Hey everyone, it's Monday again. It's Monique and Megan again. And yay, how are you? We're good. We're ready for the week. Yay, yay,
Yes.
right? No one's ever said, yay, yay, it's Monday, but we are on that
We are in that
trajectory
mood,
today.
yeah.
Because remember, how you start is how you end. So that's what we're doing today. Anyway, before we do anything, I wanted to just talk to you about something, which is on the weekend we had a situation. We've got a Great Dane on the property. It's not ours, it belongs to the owner, but we had the Great Dane on the property and she was coughing blood and she was really not looking good. So I phoned the owner and they took her to the vet, and basically the vet tested everything, and it was an expensive exercise just to find out not to give your dog bones. So, Megan, why is it not good to give dogs bones? And before you start, my Yorkies do not get bones. That's really not the thing. But why is it not good to give a dog bones?
So sadly, a lot of people think that the advice to not give your dog bones is an old wives' tale, and that there's actually no issue with it. When in actual fact, it's really, really not a good idea to give your dog bones. And there's a couple of reasons why. The first thing is when the dogs chew on the bones and sort of break them up, it does create sort of sharp shards and sharp pieces of bone, which can either get lodged in the throat or can cut sections of the stomach and the intestine open when the dog is swallowing.
Yeah, and then coughs blood.
Exactly. And then the second thing is that dogs actually struggle to digest bones. So what can also happen is that it can cause a blockage in their digestive system, which can then cause sort of bloating and really cause a huge range of problems that will come from that. So if you are wanting to give your dog bones, at pet stores they do have specific bones that are for dogs, and the only difference is that the bones have been baked. So when the bone is baked, when they chew on it, it crumbles instead of actually shattering and causing the shards. If that makes sense. So when you break a bone, it usually splits and it causes that sharp end. When a bone is actually been baked, it crumbles. So it turns into, sort of rounded bits that aren't going to cause any issues, and it also makes it easier for them to digest.
I always thought those were like hoof type bones, those
Yes.
bones. I never thought that they were baked, and they were
Yes.
actually quite good for
Yeah,
them.
so the baked bones are
Interesting.
100% fine because they don't shard, they don't kind of cause those sharp pointy bits. And actually, speaking about the hooves, I give my dog hooves and they really, really are wonderful. They're really good for cleaning the teeth. The only thing to remember is once they've chewed it down to a smaller section, you need to take that piece of hoof away, because it then is at risk of them swallowing it, and again can cause blockages and all sorts of problems.
Okay, I'm actually just looking at this thinking, for me it's quite sort of, I don't want to have hooves, I don't want to give them hooves, but I am thinking that then if the bones are baked, I could give my Didi and Candy
Yes.
and Sky, I could
Yes.
give them baked bones, because there's no risk of them,
Correct.
or a low risk of them
Yeah,
having
well, I would almost say no
bone
risk.
shards.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, that's
No,
very interesting.
absolutely.
But if you want to avoid a vet bill at all, do not give them bones, especially obviously not chicken bones.
Because
And
those
that's-
unfortunately splinter worse than any other bone.
Yes, and I have to say that when I take my dogs for a walk, and if it's on a Monday and they fetch the bins, my dog always manages to find a chicken bone somewhere lying around. I don't know, it's every time a coconut. It's just...
And then when you yell at your dog to spit it
Yes.
out, they tend to
No, they want to
swallow
run
it.
away. And I go, no, I'm not giving it to you. But I just found it. What are you talking about? Anyway, that's about the bones. Our Great Dane's fine. She's really looking much better today. She's perky.
She
And
is.
we're happy that she's better. No more bones. We're going to make a big sign. Do not give the dog a bone.
Correct. Yeah, the dogs are going to disagree, but it's for their good, their own
Yes,
good.
isn't there a song like that? Give the dog a bone.
I think there is.
Something like that. Anyway, so let's get to our good news.
Yes.
And before we do, we just want to say this is our last week of the competition. Please post on your own page and tag at Soapy Smooches, one word, so that it can post on, it can actually notify us that
Correct.
you've tagged us. That's the rules of engagement. Please do that. Otherwise, you're going to get all these votes and they're not going to count because they're not on our page. So please make sure that you follow that simple thing. And if you already posted, please get your friends to post more, because the winners that have already won
Yes.
are not necessarily going to win the camera if they get overtaken by
Yes.
somebody else's votes.
So keep resharing your post,
Please
tag
do.
more friends, tag more family, try and get as much likes as you can so
Because
that
you
it
could
counts
still
towards.
win. You are not out of the competition. So that's just what I wanted to say today, right, Megan?
Correct.
So today's winner was quite difficult, right? Because it was neck on neck.
It was
It
very
was
close.
with how many votes? 31 votes and 35.
Yes, no, it was 31 and 33.
33, or even closer. So we would like to, here's our Great Dane. If we disappear, it's
Hey, Jaguar.
because Jaguar has just pushed over the our thing. But
I'm surprised you can't see her in the frame.
yes. Yeah, she's that big. She's, you know, I'm standing on bricks because Megan's actually significantly taller than me, and I'm also tall. I'm 5'7", and Megan is over 6 foot, so that's why she always makes me stand on these bricks. And I'm uneven today to actually say the least. Thanks, Megan.
I'm sorry I couldn't find the same level bricks.
I didn't try hard enough, did you? Anyway, I'm going to have a sore back after this, but without any further to do, our winner is
Jacqueline Routier from Lone Hill, and she's got a little Schnauzer puppy called McKinley, who's been with us for quite a while now. So congratulations, Jacqueline. You have won this week's prize, and you have gone into the final draw for the pet cam.
Yes, and let your friends, your other friends vote as well, because you can, people go into the draw anyway. Everybody goes, and our 4 winners will be there anyway, because if anybody has overtaken any of those 4, obviously they'll be the winner.
They still win, yes.
And you can go and look on our page. We are fair with all these things. Everybody's there that has sent us and tagged us. You can go look, you can count up the votes yourself, and you'll know. But the winner is final, so we'll announce the winner probably next week Tuesday. We'll announce one more winner for the week.
Yes, correct.
And then we'll give you a couple more days maybe to keep voting, and then we'll announce the winner. Maybe on Friday. What do you think?
Yeah,
The
Friday's
next
always a
Friday.
good day.
It's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I think it's the 4th, but I'm not good with dates. Friday the 4th, we'll announce the cam winner. And then on Monday next week, we'll announce the last week winner who's had the most votes. Okay, I think I'm talking too much today. Have a great day. Remember, as it starts, so it ends. So have a great week, everybody. Bye now.